Last week, I started a painting, a landscape, with orange paint. This week, I'm going to add a lot of different colors. Welcome to my studio, where it's fun to watch paint dry. I'm going to do the sunshine behind the trees first. I love sunshine. And I like the play of the orange and the yellow. Get some fun red in there. I'm working on a landscape. This is a commissioned painting from one of my Ravenistas. It's my favorite kind of project. It's a surprise gift for his wife. My goal is to paint a landscape that brings her joy. I love that. And this will probably all get covered up. This is just part of the process. I've got to be open to what's happening because things happen with this paint that I'm not planning. I get to where it's not singing anymore to me, and then I have to go in with another color. I like to think about the wind currents. You know, what's going on up there. And the sun setting, it's in the middle of changing. I like the brush strokes to be rough, but I want them to be expressive. When I put a red with a dark purple, it makes this really warm dark that I just love. This landscape is about a very special place in the Midwest. My Ravenista sent me photos, and I'm very familiar with this area. I like the deep tones. So this is going to be just bright against the trees. This is going to get a feeling of distance, and the sky is going to be in the distance. And then the water is going to just be sparkling, and blues, lights, and darks, and some of the light's going to reflect off of here. Remember I said I wanted trees in here. I wanted the 3 trees. The trees are a very important part of this painting. The sun shines through their silhouettes. They stand tall, reaching to the sky. I'm building the darks, so there's a good contrast between the silhouettes of the trees. And then I have to go back into the lights and bring them out, make them lighter. So I'm going back and forth between the dark of the trees and the light shining through, getting this sense of sunshine. I'm painting rocks in the bottom left corner of the canvas. It's an important part of this area is the layers of rock. And working on the water some more, the blues and the lights and the darks in the water. Painting the sky holes in the trees, giving a feeling of the foliage and the branches reaching up and the bright light behind the trees. I love this part. The water in the distance is much lighter. It's a big contrast to the deep, dark blues in the foreground. That contrast really helps the feeling of space and of distance. Water is fascinating, isn't it? The deep, deep blues and the sparkles and the reflections. I keep playing with the patterns of the different shades of blue to capture the feeling of water, going back and forth with different colors. Starting with a new brush today. It is a Rosemary Eclipse Short Flat. It's a wonderful brush. All right, let's stop and take a look at what we've done. Is the painting finished? No, not yet. It's going to take a little bit more work, a little bit more time, a little bit more coffee, and of course, a lot more cinnamon. Thanks for joining me today, and I would love it if you would subscribe. Push the little button that's right down there. See you next time.